Hey guys, and welcome to my top 5 anime cliche video. I hope you guys enjoy this vid, and please feel free to give me your top 5 anime cliches in the comments below. Thanks everyone for all the support I'm getting recently. Again, I'm just getting loads more subscribers recently, which is pretty damn insane, and I just can't thank you guys enough. So thanks loyal subscribers, thanks viewers, and pretty much thank you to anyone who stumbles across my channel. So I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you next time. In at number 5 we have fillers. Fillers are one of those cliches that you either love, hate, or can accept to some extent depending on the show you're watching. If it's a story heavy show with lots of drama, then you're most likely going to be annoyed at the random filler episodes just to fill in the watch time or fill in a certain part of the manga. If it's a show where it never takes itself too seriously, then it can be a pretty good thing, fillers. I mean, if I'm going to watch a random show, I want it to be random, so these filler episodes are usually quite random, so it just adds to the overall enjoyment. In at number 4 we have bath scenes. These scenes crop up in literally every romance anime you can think of. Obviously there are exceptions, but for the most part they seem to find their way into a certain part of the anime, whether you like it or not. Me personally, I don't have an issue with these scenes being in ecchi heavy or just romance content, because well, what do you expect? These things are bound to happen in these types of genres, and I must say that there's not very often I see these types of scenes in anime that take themselves far more seriously, and I can't think of any off the top of my head that kind of do that. In at number 3 we have perverted characters. This one is extremely common in mainstream anime, even if the anime has nothing to do with romance whatsoever. You'll usually get one type of guy or girl that's obsessed with big melons, bulging crotches, perky asses, and just whatever else you can possibly think of that could turn into a sexual innuendo. This usually makes for an hilarious anime when it's implemented correctly, but I add emphasis on correctly because when this cliche is used far too often in the anime, it can get really predictable and just ends with me being really annoyed with the character. In at number 2 we have the almighty harem formula. Oh, I love this. I love this cliche, and yeah, it's so far up the list because it's literally one of the biggest cliches ever in anime, at least in my opinion. This cliche is by far one of the most overused cliches ever. Despite this, we all still love it and find it a great means of entertainment for the protagonist to have many girls wanting him to take their virginity in a huge love-stricken battle for him, or her, depending on whether it's a reverse harem. I'm a huge sucker for harem anime because it's just so entertaining to me. I love seeing what happens next, or what situation the protagonist will find himself in next. This is one of the main reasons why I'll never get sick of harem anime, but obviously there are people out there who absolutely hate harem anime. Harem is here and it's here to stay. And finally at number 1 we have fan service. You guys didn't think I was going to leave this one out, did you? Come on, let's be honest. I've talked about fan service in the past, about shows in the past that completely evolve around fan service entirely, so of course I wasn't going to miss it out and leave it off the list. Fan service is one of the standout cliches in anime, and that's because of its extreme popularity in shows such as High School DxD, High School of the Dead, and the list goes on. It's another you either love it or you hate it cliche, but I'm guessing that those of you who watch my top 6 perverted anime and my top 10 harem anime lists love it. I know there's been plenty of shows in the past that look promising only to be ruined by fan service, but that's obviously just an opinion. I generally don't mind it, especially since I watch a lot of ecchi based content. It's just second nature to expect this sort of thing by now. If you're new to anime, I can see why this might make you feel really disturbed, or even just make you feel like saying what the fuck as loud as you possibly can. So that's it for my top 5 anime cliche list. I hope you enjoyed, and tell me in the comments section below what are your top 5 or maybe even top 10 anime cliches. I'd love to hear it. So thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.